hello. Stolik, dzień dobry. Kaligo, Luda, привет. Kaligo, hello. Dave Barge. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna make a little announcement first before I start working on my new artwork. It's not new for me, but it's new for you because I haven't showed it yet. Give me a second. I'll just post some things quickly. Is Winter Grandpa visit my flat? He will. Alrighty. Just do quick stuff and gonna start. Okay, it seems to be working. That's nice. Let me know if the sound is okay, by the way, because I'm not sure. I'm not hearing the music myself, so hopefully it's not copyrighted either. Привет! Я уже боялась, что нового стрима не будет. Ничего, я как-то собралась, видишь, Миш, и решилась все-таки, что надо, несмотря ни на что, несмотря на большой объем всей возможной работы. I've been planning, guys, to open my online shop since long time, and the thing is, the edition of the prints that I got right before the launch wasn't that good, so I had to reprint it, and everything took longer, so I couldn't launch before Christmas, unfortunately. But hopefully later next year we'll see that. Okay, I think I'm more or less ready. Just give me a last minute. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just have to post announcements everywhere, and when I was remaking my site, I noticed that I have more than 10 different social medias, even maybe more than 10. This is this is so difficult to manage, a lot of information, and each social network requires its own formatting for posts, and yeah, it's a lot, but it's fun. Okay, everything is done. All right, I'm gonna show you the work itself. Let me zoom it out. So this is how it looks. It's still very much work in progress. I'll just mark some parts about it that I will have to work on, and what I feel like is more or less finished. So for example, I have to finish this bottom part with the trees. I even have more trees. First, I will have to polish this part, because as you can see, these are just copy-pasted trees. And flipped around and I changed some colors because I needed something to fill in this space. And yeah, this is how I managed to do that. I just copy-pasted some of these trees. And also the sky here is not final. And this side of the window, okay, the third attempt. Everything is kind of laggy. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm here. Hmm? This side needs to be done. And also, of course, animation will be another thing that is time consuming part. For example, the lights on the Christmas tree is something that I'll have to think how exactly that should be animated. I don't know yet. And of course, flickering lights in the windows. Every time you have block houses like this, of course, you have to animate the windows, because that will be impossible to ignore. It's just very easy to do, and it will create this very lively atmosphere. Yeah, especially there's some small fairy lights, right? This is how you call them, fairy lights on the bottom that also can be animated, and it's kind of easy to do. The most difficult part about the animation will be the snowflakes. I took the inspiration from my own memory, my own photos, and I even have some videos of the view from a building, similar building, like a high up view, and the snowflakes on that video were very light and even flying from the bottom to the top, because it's pretty high and it's windy, obviously. And I kind of want to replicate something like this, not just very basic snowfall from top to bottom, but kind of like the opposite feel of like light snowflakes going up and maybe going to the side, if that makes sense. I want to try it. I'm curious to see. Never made. And then, oh my god, guys, so many messages. Hello, everybody. Рамкош, привет. Какой же кайфущий арт. Детрут, спасибо тебе. Приятно тебя видеть. С наступающим вас, с наступающим. За море вдохновения. Это вдохновение. И вам спасибо. Вам спасибо тоже. Вы меня тоже вдохновляете продолжать. Cute Moss. Kai for tea, thank you very much. Welcome. Да, всех с наступающим. Just Астин, привет тебе тоже. Привет. Всем привет. Będę mało pisał. I'm kinda shy. Why? Stolek. Pisz, proszę, pisz. Hello, friendly voice. Ochoi, hello to you too. Welcome everybody. So yeah, I don't know, what should I start with that wouldn't be very time-consuming? Maybe I'll just start with polishing the soap part with this cloud, because it was never really done. At the same time, it's such a light color, everything blends together. And also I missed some follows just now. Anti-Western, thanks for follow. The happy flying gopher. Chris does exist. Hold my drink too. Thank you very much, guys. Welcome everybody. Thank you. Happy holidays. Do you celebrate Christmas? I personally don't celebrate Catholic Christmas, but I really appreciate it and I like seeing it. And I mean, I celebrate it in a way, but I don't feel like it's my holiday, because I grew up in Orthodox environment, so we celebrate Christmas on January 7th. It's a little different. So yeah. Georgie, good evening. Hello, nice to see you. Расскажи про свои дедлайны на работе, если может. Блин, слушай, да там столько всего. Мне кажется, основной объем у меня такой дополнительный на меня случился из-за того, что я пыталась перезапустить сайт, и он готов, но есть проблема. Есть проблема в том, что тираж напечатался не так, как нужно, поэтому я немножко прогадала с этим. Буду запускаться в следующем году. Вот. Ну, по крайней мере, сейчас просто дорисую, что нужно дорисовать, и буду свободна на этот год. У меня такие выходные, не выходные. Yo, know your art from Twitter. Good to know you're here too. Hold my drink. Nice to see you too here. Recently I kind of stopped posting everywhere, but especially on Twitter. I don't know why. I don't know. I think I just don't go there to scroll the homepage timeline because I see only memes with cats. I should be back online. Sorry, I just have to remap my tablet because it was targeting wrong. Okay, that's good now. Yeah, but at the same time, I started posting on Blue Sky. Maybe I'll have to... Daredevil! Hello! Thanks for follow. Oh my god. Resubscribed with Prime. 11 months already. Thank you very much. It's nice to see you here. Thank you. So what I wanted to say, I started posting on Blue Sky meanwhile, and I was surprised how welcoming the community there is, and people really try to support each other. That's very sweet. Yeah, but I was so busy these holidays, close to holidays, so I wasn't even able to post about anything. I could just work on this artwork after when I had time, and hopefully I managed to finish it before New Year. There's this thing, I usually try to make an artwork before New Year, like the last work of the year, and it always feels very special, but also it kind of high pressure. it puts me in a high pressure because I have to do a lot in December, and I just try to squeeze in this little thing for myself. Try also do it better every year, which is also kind of stressful. But yeah, I'll get there. There is not so much to do. I would say this artwork is like 75% finished. So Flora is streaming again. Hi. Nice. Flora, nice to see you here. Welcome. How many hours did you work on this picture so far? I think I worked around maybe 20 hours. It's really hard to say. I just tried to do it every time I had a free minute, or like even like half an hour. I tried to work on that. Yeah, I wanted to say something, but maybe Flying Gopher, thank you very much for the sub. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Oh, we even started the hype train. What? No way. Oh, that's great, guys. Thank you. Yeah. What I wanted to say, about my final artworks each year. You know, usually artists would post their best artworks, like art versus artist, in start of December, or like even end of November, and every time I see my colleagues posting these pictures, like a beautiful compilation of like 6 artworks, I believe, or like maybe 8 artworks, right? 8 artworks and a photo in the middle, right? And I look at this and I always think, no, my last artwork is very close to the end of the year, so I can't post something like this because the best one should be made last minute. So I'm always like stressing around this art with the artist thing because I can't post it on time ever. Oh, what's going on? Ramkosh, Valorant. Oh my god. Thank you very much, guys. 5 subs. 5 community subs gifts. Oh my god. And 2 community subs. Thank you very much, guys. Oh my god. That's crazy. So many people got you. Ah! Merry Christmas, I guess. Merry Christmas. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I guess I'm just doing my art in my own speed, like trying to squeeze it in last minute and making my best, never planning it ahead. That's why I can't really participate in these nice challenges. Yeah, but also I had maybe like 4 artworks per year done because I work full time and I never managed to do a lot of personal art, especially last couple of years. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm happy to do it sometimes. It's like a fresh air for me. A breath of fresh air. I don't know how to say it. I hope you got it. Yes. Oh, the Leo. Hello, nice to see you stream. Nice to see you. Leo, have you visited the Christmas markets? Did you end up liking them? You know, I live in Germany now and I visited one Christmas market this year, but since last year, for some reason, I just feel like it's kind of not working for me anymore. Like I felt like it was right enough to go there last year, so maybe one time per 2 years is all right, but there are many people and you basically feel and see all the same. I like them, but I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. I don't know how to even describe it because you might think it's so nice, beautiful lights, beautiful atmosphere, but I'm easily getting too much of this environment. I don't know why. It was just enough for me. Яшер. Сейчас прочитаю, погоди. Миша, спасибо за саб. Миша. О, Миша. Миша, я обязательно отвечу... Отвечу на твое сообщение по игре. Я о нем помню, у меня просто банально не хватает времени. Спасибо тебе, Миш. Чаря Джей, thank you very much. Oh my god. That's awesome. We've got so many people. Oh my god, thank you guys. Как рада, что успела на стрим. В восторге от ваших работ и плясала от счастья, когда жених подарил ваш стикер-пак. Как долго занимает создание одной такой работы? Тоже стараюсь пиксель-арт, но порой время, необходимое на один арт, пугает. Очень много времени уходит на подобную работу, больше 30 часов. Это однозначно. Я думаю, в целом, в среднем около, наверное, 40, в зависимости от анимации. Я просто уже настолько привыкла делать очень долгие работы, что меня сильно они не пугает. Для меня это просто вот такое занятие одно на пару месяцев, и я просто в нем как-то пребываю, погружаюсь, и ну, мне в целом не надоедает. Я просто в какой-то момент уже пытаюсь себя остановить, чтобы перестать что-то улучшать в своей работе, потому что изменения практически не видны. Но я думаю, это просто дело привычки, поэтому... Yeah, guys. All right. Thank you if I... sorry if I missed something, and thank you everybody who just followed. It's really a lot. I'm surprised. I always wanted to support your work, and using Twitch seems like a great way to do that. Flying Gother, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I told you guys a bit earlier, I want to open my international shop, international sticker shop. I wanted to do that before Christmas, but there were some technical difficulties, and I hope next year I will finally have a proper sticker shop with my all the new designs and something more even. I had my shop from 2020 till 2022-ish, and then it worked only for Russian customers, and now I actually try to do it internationally again, and it's very exciting. I really hope to show it to you very soon. I updated my whole site. It's not available right now because it's under maintenance, but it's basically done. I'll just have to add the products and see how it goes. We'll give you everybody. I'll give you promo codes at the start if you like, because yeah, it's kind of a new thing that I'll do. Never did a business abroad. That's unusual. Okay, do you celebrate Christmas in December or January? In January. Илья, привет! Аляска Магика, hello to you, guys. Oh my god, hello everybody. Используешь какие-то рефы для идей или откуда берешь идеи? Да, я чаще всего в 90% ситуаций просто беру какие-то свои фотографии и свои, не знаю, какие-то воспоминания, я бы даже сказала, и как-то базирую свою идею на них. То есть я снимаю постоянно видео какие-то и фото, и потом я через время на них смотрю, и у меня какие-то идеи возникают, как можно интересно нарисовать то или подобное место. Вот, конкретно это место на этой картинке, оно основано на виде из окна где-то на окраине Петербурга. Я вам не скажу, где именно, но это было в Питере. Но я довольно много изменила. Ну как довольно много? Ну в общем, я тут нафантазировала, короче. Если чё. What's your name? I saw your work on Instagram and I didn't know that you are a woman. Greetings. My name is Eugenia. Nice to meet you. Tincho. Is the website coming back eventually? Yes. Yes, it will be back. Где кроме инсты можно глянуть работы? У меня инсты нет и не дает посмотреть. О, у нас есть хайп-чест. Вау! Вау! We got a new emoji. Let's go. Awesome. У меня есть телеграм-канал. Он в ссылке в описании, короче, к этому стриму. Там можно посмотреть работы. Я все там дублирую в телеграме, если вам интересно. Это какое приложение? Это Photoshop. Alert style, thank you. All right, guys, I've been talking a little bit, but I actually, before I will work on the sky, I have an idea. I will remake the colors of the trees, because at the moment it's a little bit of a mess. Maybe you can see the layers here and see that I never named them, and they're never in the proper order. So I will have to combine some of these layers for the trees and give them proper color adjustment. That's my goal. Okay. Also, I feel like the colors are not final. I changed them this morning because I felt like my initial idea about colors was too bland and not contrasted enough. And for some reason, it's often the case that I create my artwork and it lacks the contrast, and I just change everything very close to the end. So I don't know how to make them right from the start. I think just colors is one of the most difficult parts of the artwork, and I feel like I'm still learning a lot every time. Okay, now I got it. Now it should be right. Yeah, black and white version doesn't look so great. I will have to work on the values a little bit. I feel like it has a lot of super saturated colors, and when you have these, their value is usually darker than just light, not very saturated colors. So yeah, you know, colors, difficult. Waiting for the next game. You're awesome. Today would be cool too. Thank you, Color. Actually, I'm working with guys who create Replaced. Do you know Replaced game? I joined not long ago, and it's not like my contribution is big, but I just very interested. I'm very interested to work on it and just contribute, even though I'm not like a very big part of development. It's still very nice. I met the guys at Gamescom this year. Here's the link to Replaced, guys. Maybe you don't know. I sent it to the chat. I met them at the Gamescom, the founders. And yeah, they're cool. And we decided to work together. That's it. Is this a cat? Will it have whiskers? Yes, it is a cat. And I've been thinking, actually, if I should make them or not, because it feels to me that maybe it's too detailed for this level of detail, you know. Maybe it's like too much, but let's make them dark and see. Maybe this color would be nice. A little lighter. Something like this. Should it be there? I don't know. I think that whiskers kind of make this cat looking more like a cat. Седис, добрый вечер. Извини, не увидела. Добро пожаловать. Do you know when Replaced is coming out by any chance? I can't say precisely. I don't really know. Hopefully next year. Can't really say more. Very pretty art. What if girl? Thank you very much. What if girl? Welcome. Summit next. Thanks for follow. And Granny and Stepaltus and Mir Laz Tincho. Yeah, thanks everybody. Вот. Приятного вечера, успешного стрима. Побежал рисовать. Ура! Если хочешь, можешь потом поделиться, чем рисуешь, что рисуешь. Удачи в рисовании. Alright. This is just some color correction. Actually, you can see that this version, it was this version was the version that I created initially, and I worked with these colors, and then I just made color adjustment like this, and in my opinion, it looks better. It feels better. Like it has better contrast. I just have to add this adjustment to all the layers, so I don't work with wrong colors. Yeah, the only trees left. Okay, it will be a mess for a moment, but I'm just adding everything together. It looks like everything is on fire with this adjustment. Okay. Okay, it's fixed. Very nice. Almost brings too much attention to the cat. Yeah, but if they are dark, the whiskers are dark, it's not that much of attention, in my opinion. So, yeah. All right. Расскажи в 2 словах о основной работе. Интересно, что ты делаешь. Я работаю на основной работе над 3 разными проектами. Что-то более интересное, что-то менее интересное. Но да, я просто из-за того, что переключаюсь с одного на другое, жить не так скучно. Работы очень много. Что-то я делаю на аутсорс, что-то я делаю для нашей компании. Вот. Ну и также над своим проектом я работаю параллельно. Вот, не знаю, вот это вот как-то так в 2 словах вряд ли я могу что более подробнее рассказать. Но, может быть, когда-нибудь будут стримы с геймдевом, потому что есть проект, который, по идее, вообще можно показать без проблем будет. Наоборот, сделаем ему промоушен таким образом. Ten kąt mi przypomina pewien polski akcent. Co to znaczy? Jaki akcent? Nie wiem, nie rozumiem nic. Przepraszam. Здравствуйте, Женя. Здравствуйте, чат. Квавка. Тебе тоже привет. Добро пожаловать. I was really looking forward to this game, always thinking about it. Without a doubt, it will be unforgettable. Try sending it to Alan Zoka. He is a great streamer in Brazil. Oh, I haven't heard about this streamer, but it's a nice idea. yeah, I would say the art style is very unique, so that people will appreciate it for the art style. Yeah, but also I played demo. They exhibited the demo on Gamescom this year, and later I got my hands on demo, and it was really cool too. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped myself. Yeah, even though, again, I'm not a big part of this development. It's just cool to be around. Yeah. Polski mem. Nie wiem jak wytłumaczyć. Nie znam polskiego, no co ty gadasz? Kolejne procesy przeciwko zmianom w środowisku. Co to ma być? Okay. Piero Picarta! Nice to see you. Nice art as always, thank you. I was wondering, what are those two towers in the background? These are, how you call them? Like big, pipes? Do you call them pipes? I'm not sure. Guys, кто знает English, как TEDs назвать, я даже не знаю. Мне нужен переводчик для этого. Wait. Plant pipe? Wait, that's not exactly what I mean. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Pipe down. Okay, let's say these are not towers, these are just big pipes. Maybe I will have to do create more smoke around them, like maybe just something like this. Create more smoke and it will be more obvious. But at the moment, I'm not sure if I want to draw more attention on the sky. Maybe it's not that necessary. It's called cooling tower. Okay. Power plant. Power plant. All right. These are power plants. I learned something new today. Thank you, guys. Бедный Котя не сможет сесть на этой елке. Кота закрыли дома. Реально картина. Кота закрыли дома. Bardzo fajny kod. Dzięki. Czy to jest kod, ten kod z memu? Czekaj. Окей. Картину назови искушение. Реально. Реально. Okay. I actually feel like the pixels around here are alright. I will duplicate the layers now to just see at the end if I manage to change something during this stream. It's gonna be cool to see. Yeah, gonna check it at the end. Yeah. Я такие рил видел очень близко примерно в такую погоду, поэтому вопросов не было, что это. Ну вот я тоже думаю, что вот для меня я вот нарисовала, у меня тоже не было вопросов. Хотя, казалось бы, Понятное дело, сама нарисовала, но я довольно критически отношусь к тому, что я вижу потом на холсте, и как будто бы это вписалось сюда, будто там и было, знаешь, и я как-то тоже сильно не задумалась. Но удивительно, что для кого-то не всем понятно. Может, действительно стоит больше дыма нарисовать. New Red, thanks for follow, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Guys, are you celebrating Christmas? Did you get something cool? I got a teapot, which is a really nice one. I went to Thailand not long ago, and there I bought little dried flowers. They are called butterfly pea, and this flower makes the flower like dyes everything. Like you can dye you can have water or use it as, I don't know, maybe clothes dye. And I tried to mix it together with green tea, and the color was so strange. It was looking super duper acidic. What is funny about this flower is that when you color a drink and you add a lemon or something acidic to this drink, it will change the color. So initially, I think it's blue, but with lemon, it will be purple, and it's all totally fine to drink. It's like natural dye. So I made this tea. I felt like a witch making potions. It's so funny. Just noticed that I was using wrong layer. Let me put it on the right layer. Yeah, the roof is a lot of work. I don't really like these lonely standing pixels, so I'll have to fix them slowly. Also, my cat was sleeping on this. All cats are cute. All cats are cute. They definitely look very much like nuclear power plant cooling towers. Nuclear ones, yeah, maybe. Who knows? I just felt like this background was very empty without anything on the on a far background, and it's definitely missing something without it, right? Now when I erased it, it's just strange. That's why I had to add something. Big houses were not that interesting for me, so let's just say it's a nuclear power plant. Sunspun to make. Yeah, it's very unusual to do so. We also brought it from Thailand and grow it in Slovakia. It's called Tito Rea and some other names. It's really cool looking, but by itself, it tastes to me like water from a pool. By itself, I ate like a not even a dried flower, and it just tastes like a flower, nothing special. But you're right, Slitorea. Sorry, it's Slitorea. It's exactly butterfly pea, the one that I meant. Looks the same. Yeah. It's also used for some fancy cocktails and alcohol. They add this flower there to change gin color when there is a tonic added to it. So without a tonic, it's blue color, and with one it's purple, I believe, or vice versa. I don't remember. Just throw out steam. Steam, you're right. Yes. I just call this wrong all the time. In English, to smoke steam. It's just in my mind to kind of sound the same. But of course, these are different things. Как ты понимаешь, что уже хватит или что еще надо? Дело в том, что я планирую сделать анимацию, но также мне нужно будет поработать над этими деревьями здесь. Они все такие копипастные, и они такие, ну, не прилизанные, что ли. Вот так вот я понимаю. Ну, а также, да, просто нужно будет сделать снежок падающий, там огонечки всякие, и поэтому работа еще не закончена. Same, but different. I actually also learned that. Same, but different. It's such a funny saying. Exactly what they say. Stalin Hug style. By the way, I supported his new book on Kickstarter. It's called Swedish Machines. I really look forward to see it. I think it's gonna be cool. All his books have special vibe. And it's same artist, but the themes are so different. It's like, again, this Thai saying, same but different. It's what I feel about Stalin Hug's art books. Same but different. Ты за какое время смогла бы добить эту работу? Ну, где-то за 3 дня работы, наверное, смогла бы добить. Еще. Вот. Чтобы все по-красивому сделать, скорее всего, так. How did you like Thailand? Where were you? I love going there. Flora, I visited it for the 3rd time this year. And the places that I visit are kind of all the same. I went only to Bangkok and Pattaya, and they're my relatives. My relatives live in Pattaya. That's why I wanted to visit it this time. But I mostly stayed in Bangkok, and there I actually discovered many cool places. Like there is this shrine with a large dragon around it, and you can walk inside of this dragon's body. That's kind of sick. Or, for example, using water public transportation was cool, or visiting floating markets, and using like very narrow canals through the villages that are standing on water. That is really nice. But in a way, I also tried to do work and travel. So first half of the day I tried to travel, and second half, when it's like morning time in Germany, I tried to work. It didn't work perfectly all the time, but it was still very manageable, because I had other trips this year that were kind of exhausting. They had a lot of impressions, a lot of movement, and it can be exhausting. But when you just do half day fun, half day work, it's nice. It's a nice pacing this way. Кстати, у тебя же стримерская мансарда, я так понимаю. Можно фотки со всех сторон? я тут домик со своей внутрянкой, внутрянкой? Моделью и потихоньку собираю рефы. Ну, как сказать, у меня на самом деле тут нету даже ничего особенного, в зависимости от того, Седис, что тебе именно нужно, но может я могу чем помочь. У меня тут это стримерский угол, так сказать. Сзади меня стоит аппаратура для съемки фото, и я недавно снимала свои новые наклейки для магазина, и пока что эта съемка не закончена, потому что партию одну запороли, и я, к сожалению, не могу снять видео. Если я могу снять фото, ну, чтобы отфотошопить это позже. То есть с фотографиями проблем нет, если что-то запороли, потому что я просто в фотошопе это все поправляю. А с видео, конечно, так не получится схитрить. Поэтому сейчас жду новую партию, потом я сниму. Потом вам покажу. Наконец-то покажу. Уже сколько можно. Could you please briefly share your thoughts on Sprite, pros and cons, if you are in the mood? Well, I would say there are only pros, right? Good things, good stuff in Sprite. I use it mostly for game development, and it's great for creating sprite animation and creating sprite sheets, importing them, exporting them, install many settings, really good with like scaling pixel art, unlike Photoshop. I wouldn't recommend Photoshop to anyone. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it for pixel artists because it's more confusing. I use it only because I got used to this, and I really like the way I could use color adjustments here and some LUTs and some like effect feature is cooler here, because I've been using Photoshop before I started pixel art. I was doing digital art, and with digital art it's just it has everything. And here in Photoshop, yeah, I only use it mostly because of the color work. But also recently I created this brush set. Maybe I can show it to you. Wait, I have to find it. Brushes. One moment. Yes, I delete this because it's not what I use at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Can I move it? I created brushes that replicate dithering. I had similar brushes before, but they didn't meet my expectations. So, for example, there is like a chessboard and a converted chessboard one, and something like crosses. Can you see this, guys? Because it's like such a light color on the light color, and inverted versions of the same ones. Yeah, because some work really needs this type of cheats. So that's another thing why Photoshop might be good. But Sprite, it even has this very nice gradient tool with all these beautiful dithering patterns. So yeah, I'd say it's much better because it's not subscription based. You just buy Sprite one time and you use it on all devices. It's unlimited. It's just so much better than any Adobe product. Adobe is just big no. Every year I feel like it's worse and worse, and they don't fix things that need to be fixed and do kind of vice versa and create more tools that are not needed at all. At least my impression. It's user. Yeah, user impression. I don't know. Any thoughts, guys? Do you use Sprite or Photoshop? Do you use them together, or they're good alternatives to Photoshop, right? Nice, I should try this half-half approach sometimes. Pattaya is nice. It can be a bit too touristy for me. But if I had family there, I would go there more too, for sure. It's still great. I agree, Pattaya is not my favorite. But yeah, it just happened to be like a family meeting spot. В праздники поеду в Калининград. Надеюсь, куплю стикеры. Контакты уже давала. Слушай, да, Савелий, я как раз таки хотела тебе написать. Возможно, получится мне тебе передать каким-то образом новый дизайн. Я с тобой контактирую. Напишу тебе, короче. The Yes Gaming. Oh, wow, yeah. Hello to you. Да мне просто помещение надо фактически. У меня есть голый домик, сейчас вообще ничего внутри. На текущем этапе могу скинуть в телегу. Ну, кидай в телегу, расскажи в телеге, что да как. Thank you very much. Very, really helpful answer. Bumpy. Thank you too. Thank you too. Thanks. Oh my god. It's just switching the languages feels like a tongue twister sometimes to me. I mispronounce everything. All right. I've been working on the roof right here. I don't really need fancy brushes at the moment, so I'll just use a normal brush. Don't need any patterns. Let's see. Как лучше вырезать изображение с фона? Мне кажется, есть возможность использовать просто какие-то инструменты с вырезанием фона. То есть выделять с помощью волшебной палочки или... Ну, в общем, инструменты выделения могут помочь в этом лучше, чем стерка, но со стеркой как будто бы иногда более точно получается, поэтому, наверное, зависит от того, что хочешь. Сейчас с этим искусственным интеллектом вообще может вырезать вплоть до волосинки, но я никогда не пробовала, поэтому точно не скажу. Но обычно, да, обычно выделением можно воспользоваться. I'm not an artist, but I like to draw with sketchbook on my phone sometimes. Ooh, is it an app? Sketchbook or what is that? I used heavy paint on my phone, and it's really good. At some point, I got a pencil, which is not an Apple pencil, but just a pencil that fakes like a, I don't know, fakes a finger, and it was more precise this way to draw on a phone than with a finger. So it was quite great, but they updated the app very much and created more and more tools. And now every time when I go on heavy paint, I feel overwhelmed immediately because of the variety of tools. It was very simple before, and now it feels like, oh my god, there's so many possibilities, and I just close the app again. Oh, okay. I didn't know Sketchbook app. Never tried. I use Sprite and GIMP is not as good as Photoshop, but it's free and good enough. Okay, that's good. You just use something that is similar and kind of meets their requirements. Unfortunately, when you work with big clients, they just require you to have Photoshop and send them the PSD files, and they don't accept any other files. So the industry kind of pushes you towards using Photoshop. Did you try Infinite Painter? No, I never tried it, Granny. Let me Google it. Oh, that's cool. Isn't it like very much like how's it called? Procreate? Will export as PSD format. Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy. Can do that? Wow. That's nice. I don't know, I feel like I'm not sitting right. They can barely see me sometimes. Может, я пропустила ответ? Могу тебе туточки уже писать потихоньку? Да не надо пока что, погоди, я пока еще разбираюсь со своими делами. Вообще не торопись, не парься, я тебе напишу по этому поводу. Yeah, I just like cleaned this mess on the roof. I tend to make all lines very clean, and I honestly don't like it as much. I need to create the jagged lines sometimes to not make it that smooth. But yeah, when I don't think about what I'm doing, it's just all very smooth and not very realistic. It's not like I want it to be realistic, but it could be a nicer feel if some lines were more crooked. Yeah, maybe just like some dots. Some dots would be nice. Maybe we could try to do an animation, some animation together. At least something simple for the start. Did you ever finish the lovely artwork? Uh, Not exactly. I finished one part of it, and I thought it should be an animation sequence. And I'm still thinking about other animations for the doggo, so I just postpone it and think about this one again. Maybe next month. Yeah, I just thought, okay, in winter I have to switch finally to some winter art that is more fitting, because that one is like very much in the summer. So next year, um, when I was when I was younger, when I was a younger artist, I usually tried to finish everything immediately and was very pressured by myself, not like making enough, or not leaving the artwork without like final polishing. And now I'm just more chill about these things. When I feel like, okay, this is the maximum I can do for now, I leave it, and then I go back to it. Like sometimes there is even a year or two gap between leaving an artwork, starting it again. It still doesn't feel good when I don't finish something, but at least I know that at some point I will have a better idea or a better solution, and I'll just figure this out. So just leaving this problem to the future me. Саша, привет! Обнимашки. No pressure, love your work. I was just interested. Chara, thank you very much. I'm glad you're interested. You didn't forget. There was that one. I had another work that I haven't finished, and I started it in 2021, and it's an isometric artwork, which is not usual for me, and I just still don't know how to continue it. Maybe next year I will find a solution for that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This texture is not very necessary, but I had this idea that there could be more dark spots, and the pattern of the roof can be just nice to look at. You know, so it's not that flat. But let's see. Maybe just not that dark. Something this direction. Should be good. Okay. What's... Так, кто-то мне написал. В общем, есть вот такой домишко, который по стечению некоторых неведомых обстоятельств стоит на остановке посреди озера. Вот еще рефы для внутренности помещения. Интересно. Прикольно. Особенно вид из этого домика в конце. Классно. Yeah. Try in reality, draw yourself drawing your reality in your dream. Oh, that's crazy. I had a dream where I tried to take a screenshot because it was so cool, and I remember taking screenshot of this dream in my dream, and when I woke up I was disappointed because my screenshot also left in the dream. Would be cool to have an ability to screenshot the dreams. Recently I get very detailed dreams, and I remember them each night. There is no night when I wake up and I don't remember anything. I always remember the dreams, and in my dreams I try to focus on details, and they look super realistic. Like I questioned myself at some point, thinking, okay, now I'm gonna go and look at the items precisely with my eyes and see if I will see it in a blurry way, or I will actually see it the way I see them in real life, and so on. And I just went to see, I don't know, the sand under my feet, and I looked at the small rocks around, and they were all in 4K, very crisp, very beautiful, even maybe better than in reality. So I thought, oh my god, my dreams wouldn't be able it wouldn't be able to replicate my dreams with this blurriness and shiny effects on the top, the way you see them in the movies. So mine will be just better than my own vision, very sharp 4K dreams. But I don't know, it's just a mind trick. Probably my brain was like, aha, you now want to focus on that. Here is the best quality I can give to you. So that was funny. But sometimes I have these dreams where I kind of deliberately have lower resolution. Everything is in PS2 style, or old game graphics, flat colors with no proper lighting. All surfaces look kind of bland. Yeah, kind of liminal. I even have a board where I try to collect the references that look something like my dreams, and I didn't manage to find anything exactly like what I saw. So the only way is just creating art based on them. Yeah, because I have this ability creating art, but at the same time I have only memories and no other references, so it's also very difficult. Yeah, I can talk about dreams for a very long time. They are very weird, super weird. Marzenia są ważne. No tak, są. Nie wiem, oni są exhausting dla mnie. Wiesz, czasami myślę, byłoby lepiej nic nie widzieć, niż widzieć to, co wiedziałam. Alright, pixel art. We're pixel arting. Val, hello! Oh my god, hello! Beautiful art, sensitivity drive! Hello! Hello guys, it's nice to see you. Should have done a backup of the screenshot. Always do double backups. I wish. Amazing! How long does something like this take you? So, to this point, I got probably in like 20, 30 hours, around 20 hours, I think. It wasn't that difficult because when you draw houses like this, unfortunately, I cleaned this file and I don't have sketch lines, but I just create this basic perspective. I divide everything into squares and do like very similar shapes. So I would say most of the work just goes into texturing, what I do now on the roof, like just creating the small lines, some, I don't know, some dark and light spots. This is the most time consuming. And the animation. Other things are not that. Nokia, hello, thank you, Nokia. Yeah, so I would switch to the animation very, very soon. But for now, just these small, tiny details. And another thing about these dreams, I feel like, okay, this is a very special environment. I can't really find references online that would look like something from my dream. And at this point, I think, should I replicate it with my art, or would it look just insane and would it make sense to anybody else because it doesn't have real life reference? So I'm in doubt. I feel like maybe these dreams, they don't worth it. And I'm just crazy and it's not that special as it seemed to be. The lights on the tree look almost liquid, eternal, blue. I think it's just because I tried to make the branches too detailed. Like, I kind of dislike this tree because of these lines. I would make it more like here, like this tree in the corner, like this one, because this is not realistic. I just hyper focusing sometimes on the lines and I like don't really think about what I do. And yeah, it looks like liquid, but not in the way I would like that. Unfortunately, I'll have to fix that. I would like more of a bold shape. I really spend my time sometimes on this detailing that is not necessary, and I can't stop myself. And one of the reasons for that, I also said it earlier, like on my previous streams, I said that I just zoom in and out a lot, and the only cure for it would be just not using scroll button. And my scroll button is not like Control Plus, that is usually by default on Photoshop. In Photoshop, I have it as my mouse wheel, and that's why it's very easy to do so and very easy to focus on these details very early on. Yeah, that's my explanation why I don't really like this tree. I have to fix that, definitely. How many blues are used in there? I don't know how you do so much depth with such a small set. It's amazing. I would say probably I have more than I need already. I'll have to clean them. But I could tell you. Let me see. Will it show the selection? Oh. I would say there are almost around 30 shades of blue. It's already too much. I'll have to make it cleaner later. So it's a lot. 30 is already a lot, especially for one shade. But I would say it's quite normal to have many colors at the start, because I still figure my artwork early on, and then I just decide what to have and what not to have. Desmina, hey, yeah, hey to you too. This feels so cozy, even when the prominent color is called blue. Thank you. I'm glad it feels this way. I changed the colors recently. They were even more deep blue, more of like my background, like behind my head, like this like deeper blue, and now it's more greenish and lighter than it initially was. So yeah, I think I prefer this blue over the other blue. Жил в детстве в доме с такой крышей. Сейчас на работе наблюдаю огромное разнообразие выходов коммуникации на кровле. Кто во что гораст. Блин, ты бы видел, какие бывают эти коммуникации на кровле в Корее Южной или в Таиланде каком. Там вообще жесть. Там все вот эти... I don't know. Даже не знаю, как называются. Вот эти все палки, деревья. Как они все... по-правильному-то зовутся, они там абсолютно в необлагороженном виде, реально кто во что гораст, с паутиной проводов. Вот. И я думаю, что у нас-то такие еще ничего, еще такие более-менее ухоженные, бывают намного-намного хуже. Я их постоянно еще фоткала. Провода. Они прикольные. I like how you use dithering. Thank you, Nokia. I actually used it not that much, but it feels to me that if I added dithering everywhere, it could be too noisy. So I try to erase it a little bit when I can. Make it a smaller numbers of blues? Yes, I just decide between two very similar shades. If I want to leave one of them, and I will just color the other shade with the existing shade, and this way I just clean the colors. Make a small number of them. Because like even here, you can barely see them, right? But there are at least 3 shades that are very similar to each other. The reason why I don't combine them is that these are probably the colors of the sky. No, yeah, of the sky and of the pipes on the background. So if I color this, you can see that here on the top it's also recolors. So since I already have these colors somewhere on the background, there is sense to keep them, but not as much. Maybe I'll just have to rethink it. Big amount of colors might create this dirty look of the art, and I try to avoid it, but sometimes I really want to keep all the colors around. Do we do it by hand? Switching the colors, I just like use bucket tool and I paint like by one particular color and it recolors the whole picture. So it's easy. Каждый как будто индивидуальности хочет добавить. Ой, ну это прикольно, если так. Заинтриговал Ян с Кореей. Южную же. Да, Южная Корея. Вася, привет тебе, привет, добро пожаловать. Как дела? Рикол поймал стрим с наступающим Новым годом и прошедшим, приходящим Рождеством. Кстати, замечательный рисунок уже образуется. Смотря на такое, самому рисовать хочется. Так рисуй, Эрик. Спасибо тебе большое, что зашел. Да, тут Рождество, конечно, но я, да, конечно, сама по себе бы Рождество не отмечала, только с друзьями за компанию, вот. Ну и с вами тут на стриме, вот так вот Рождество отмечается. Я, конечно, всегда больше за Новый год, но в последнее время, как я переехала, я уже и, такого же настроения от Нового года не чувствую. Потому что в Германии Новый год, он, не такой уж важный. И мне как будто бы это немножко тоже поменяло важность. Даже не знаю, как это объяснить. Как будто ты начинаешь жить по этим другим правилам, и вот это какая-то сказка магия, что ли, пропадает со временем. Думаешь, блин, если не у всех так, то во что верить тогда? Ну, в общем, да, я ради себя, что картинками создаю настроение. Так это работает. Просто небольшой тусишь с друзьями. Да, это правда, это так и есть оно. Это все правда. Привет, дорогая Женя, с праздниками тебя и твою семью, Ориан, Arm Citizen. Спасибо тебе большое. И тебя тоже с наступающим годом, со всеми остальными праздниками. И тебя, и твою семью, твоих собак и котов. Всех с праздником. Oh my god, guys, thanks everybody who just followed. I'm so sorry, I don't read all the follows, but Kroll, thank you very much. And Conorikus and Dear Porke, thank you guys. Titan C, thank you too. Java Ninja, Жопа, извините. Thank you, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm missing these. Just talking too much. I use Sprite, but I like the PS color wheel. Yeah, PS color wheel is good, especially when you have additional installed, like, how they call it? Oh my god, I forgot how they call. Like special tools, plugins. You can install plugins for color wheels in Photoshop, and I've been using some, but I just lost them. I want to restore them. They were good, really good. Картина пиксель-арта напоминает на переднем плане мой дом, а на заднем плане задний дворик за моим домом, плюс-минус. Ого. Интересно. Но я уже говорила раньше, что вот именно такой вот вид, очень похожий, я видела в Питере, там, в определенном районе. Я... Ты случайно не из Питера? Может быть, это твой дом, Саша? You're surrounded with blue. Do you have an affection to it, or is it more a seasonal thing? I mean, there is a lot of blue in your artworks. Do you dream in blue as well? Hope so. This mean not really. It's just like a face, I would say. But to be honest, I created many works this way in blue this year with blue colors, and I feel like it's just fitting to the themes that I created. I've been making some water themed artworks this year with the lighthouse and with the mermaid, and yeah, blue was very fitting. And here is winter in blue hour, and it's just fitting. But of course I picked this theme, so maybe yeah, I have this very strong face. I don't know. I also created some artworks that I haven't finished yet, and they were not blue, so that's my argument against not having an affection. But maybe I have some. Панельки очень похожи на спальники в Питере, где-нибудь в районе метро Академическая. Вот я, честно, уже не помню, где именно, но я вам скажу, да, это по правде основано на реальных событиях из Питера. Rzepa is kind of a veggie in Polish. Rzepa sounds familiar, but I don't know what it means. Stolek, co ty gadasz? Myślę, że żywiesz. Żywiesz, co to znaczy. This is awesome! Awesome! Merry Christmas! Sika, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Who celebrates Christmas these days? Merry Christmas. Do you have any coding experience? Because I tried learning some JavaScript to make a simple game, and I've wasted like a month doing for a result that kind of boring and not worth it. Well, yeah, I understand that. I have only HTML coding experience, like more or less, because I even added some custom stuff in my past site. I have a newer one, but in my previous site I've been just writing something, but it's very basic. Of course, it's like, I think everybody can do that. But deeper than that, I had some programming courses in my university, back in time at my university, but I just don't remember anything. So yeah, I feel like AI for coding now can be very helpful. People at my company already use it to optimize some processes, but of course, to be good with using this tool, you need to know how code works in general. So it's only a tool. It wouldn't like do miracles just yet, but yeah, for some people it's very helpful already. I wish I had more knowledge about these things, but I just never had time. I still feel like, oh my god, I should do more 3D stuff or traditional art and some other forms of art, and I end up with like very similar pixel art. And I don't know, it just feels like there is never enough time for everything. Ardos, thanks for follow. Welcome. And Anachromatics. And Smuggle. Alensky. Roll. Oh my god, so many people. Thanks everybody who followed. Merry Christmas. Guys. Happy holidays. What do I have for the new year? I don't have any resolutions like this. I would like to know, like, would you like to see more dreamy landscape with a hint of brutalistic taste, or maybe you would like to see more other things from me? You know, can be a surprise, honestly. To be honest, this year I feel like I didn't really meet my own expectations of what I wanted to achieve. So I'm not even motivated to have future goals. It's just like my goal is to stay healthy. That's pretty much it. And I feel like planning something nowadays is kind of difficult, and I should just appreciate when I can at least create something small and do something, and don't set big goals. I don't know. It's just this mood for now. Maybe I'll just after holidays I'll feel differently. I just wish everything will be fine next year. Just more like nothing will get worse. That's my only wish. I think most of us like your own taste. Do what you like to do because it's great. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like I try to stick to like one very specific style and vibe, but it's kind of it already feels a little restricted, and I have some experiments in mind, and this is like experiment on the kind of on the edge. It feels like it's either really cool or it's kind of dumb and not as cool and kind of weird. So I don't know what that is exactly at the moment. Maybe I should just like show it to you sometime and you decide if it was weird or not. Только черный кот смотрит из окна, который на том месте не стоял. Извини, это, наверное, продолжение, да? Сообщение выше. Да, скорее всего. Вот этот кот, он, по идее, рыжий кот. Alright, let's try animation now. It's not the best idea to do it in Photoshop, but you know. It's not the first time. First, there could be just some flickering lights. It's very easy to do. Please do experiment. Weird things make us grow. Well, sometimes they do, but most of them are at least fun. And I think that is pretty important to risk and experiment. Mina, I totally agree. I think it's just feels to me that now when more people are seeing it, I'm a little afraid, but like just sitting on the same thing, it's really boring over time. So I just should do it. Should be more brave, experimenting. Stolek, hydrate. Okay, piję wodę. Ciebie będzie woda. Сейчас в Питере живу, дом вспомнил в Волгограде. Понятно. Блин, ничего себе. Получается, все равно как-то угадалось, что это Питер. Lubię podlewać ludzi, nie ma za co. Okej. Oh my god, it's wrong. It should be. Like this. Okay. Darken this. Oh, an animation of a rug hanging out of one of the windows might be a fun Easter egg. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about it. I honestly thought I'll have more time to make small balconies and make more differences between them. But at the moment, there is not so much going on these windows. I just made them all plain. So maybe I should really consider making little details around, but a bit later. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. We'll make just one house animation for now. Just as a small demo. For now, they will flicker, but let's see how it will go after. Okay. Always when I make animations like this, somebody comes in my comments and say that it's some message with this flickering light, something from Morse alphabet that should be hidden there, but it's just like basic flickering. So I'm thinking maybe it should be even an Easter egg with the pattern of the flickering light somewhere. But let's see. А елочкой поморгать можно? Можно, но там посложнее. Надо, конечно, подумать. Погоди. Подумать, как именно мы ее зажжем. Потому что у меня вот такая была гирлянда, но она уже как-то ни о чем. Oh, that's funny. I never really used dissolve as a blending mode, but it has some potential. Okay, I'm gonna delete this for now. and just change dissolve on each frame a little bit. Треугольник блик на окне. А, так это не на окне, это там, там будет, наверное, какой-нибудь фонарь или что-то такое, пока я еще не решила. Надо было заполнить место и потом подумать, что это должно быть. Может, сотру вообще, если... Вау! Сотру, если не пригодится, вот что я хотела сказать. Alright, it's just like super fast animation. Didn't take long at all. Yeah, that's funny. Wait. No. It's like lagging a little bit. I can't believe how easy that was. The dissolve, guys, I don't know, never used it in my life as a blending mode, but it worked. Женя, спасибо за стрим и еще раз с наступающим всех. Очень рад твоему возвращению, побольше тебе отдыха. Рымкош, спасибо тебе большое, очень приятно. Maybe even those cooling towers in the background could have a red blinking lights like they have in real life, but maybe it would be too much of a distraction. Not sure. Do they usually have? I think they have, right? Do they have red lights? I have to search. My animation doesn't work. Wait. Every time I tap out. Oh yeah, they do have, and they're very cool, by the way. Yeah. Like... Wait. I'll bring it to you. Look. There could be like this. Or the Steam itself could be also colored. Or like these. Oh, these are nice. This especially, this one looks very futuristic. This type of lighting in the middle. Never seen this real life. A lighting like this. Or like this, basic. Yeah, I've been thinking about this. Maybe I should really do that. I just thought usually these lights, they start work at like when it's really, really dark. They are on, but usually I don't know. Isn't it too bright for these lights? I should try. I should just try. Wait, I'll just look more at this Christmas tree. And then I try little lights. Are they blinking though, or they're just glowing all the time? To also find the video, I guess. Спасибо за ваши работы, это очень красиво, давно отслеживаю в Инстаграме, а теперь еще и вживую можно посмотреть. Чату добрый вечер, рад за так. Спасибо тебе большое, очень приятно. Очень приятно тебя здесь видеть. А, Сегодня хотелось только об стену лицом разбиться, но ты добавил немного настроения, спасибо. Котопас, тебе спасибо. Блин, ребята, вы чё? Приятно как. Надеюсь, настроение сохранится. Добавленное настроение сохранится надольше. Ой, ребята, я тоже что-то в этом декабре так, так абсолютно не отдохнула. Я помню, что у меня прошлый декабрь был очень похожим, и я весь январь практически ничего не делала потом. Ну, то есть не делала какой-то дополнительной работы. Я работаю, рабочий день полный, а потом я еще делаю что-то свое. И вот для себя я ничего не делала в январе прошлом, потому что мне уже сил не хватало. Ни на что. Играла в игры в прошлом году, я помню. Я тогда Dwarf Romantic проходила. Ну как проходила? Там нельзя проходить, там просто вот играешь, насколько хватит деревню построить хорошей. Ладно. Safety measure for airplanes. Yes, you're right. I should just find a video to see how exactly they blink. Bad Panic, hello! Hello to you. Скинул несколько фоток с места работы про елку. Хорошо, я посмотрю. Slower tempo. Probably. I can imagine. Okay. Let me just sketch them first. These lights will be pink. Okay. There are basically two ways to make them. One is like very frequent, like there are many lights together, and another one is more like spaced out. So I drew it and I immediately thought, oh my god, this is like really Simon Stallinghaug vibes with red lights and this blue color. I swear, I copied nothing. It's just the reality we live in. What do you think? Is it good? Do you even see something? It's like barely visible in my opinion. Or they should be brighter maybe, I don't know. I can also try a version where there are less lights. Because I just saw it like this. Wait. Is it for real? It's not like even. Maybe I could do it like this. No. Okay. Проект интерактивного фасада градированный ТЭЦ и Ижевск на ютубе. Можно так реф использовать. Окей, спасибо, седец. Этот декабрь под знаком усталости. Да не то слово, блин. Любой декабрь. какой-то такой. Вау. Блин, забавно. Okay, guys. There are also... wait. Also ways to make an animation on the top. Look at this. Funny. This steam going from this pipe goes directly from hell. It looks so epic. So epic. Oh no! Oh no! I just advertised some lighting company. Okay. I love how you immediately space them out to account for the curvature. Curvature. Amazing. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Yeah, it's not just the first time me making something like this. It's the first time I'm making something like this, so yeah, I'm kind of familiar with similar structures and lights in pixel art. Thank you. Let's check something still. So on the video that we just watched, the red lights are on all the time and there is no blinking, flickering. I wonder if I should keep them on all the time or not. There is an option. Making it like half. Wait. Oi. How about if I do this like this? This like that? No. Probably a bad idea. Okay. Does it work now? I don't know. Could you flicker them, but to account for the snow and distance instead of a timer? What do you mean by it? I'm not sure. How does it look now? More sci-fi dystopian. Yeah, just immediately some large structures and some lights on it give this impression. Wait, why animation doesn't work? Ты сейчас часто стримишь или я не попадаю? Я редко сейчас стримлю. Последний раз стримила очень давно, к сожалению. Do you know how far away lights flicker due to the atmosphere? Oh, you mean there is this delay, but probably it doesn't really matter since we don't know the starting point of it, right? Or does it matter? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm gonna pour more water. Distract your thoughts. No, it's all good. All good. It's fine. I mean, I like talking. It's all fine when you bring these ideas and new points. Because that's a fun part about streaming art. You guys really bring new ideas here and let me see something from a different perspective too, and it's cool. That's why I like it. Yeah, I just thought maybe next I should animate a small fairy lights here. Maybe it's cool, maybe not. Сейчас компьютерную симуляцию быстренько прогоним, чтобы узнать, does it... Реально. Если бы так можно было бы. Alright. I'm gonna try adding some lights. Maybe that would make sense if it was something like... Woohoo! Merry Christmas. I guess. How about all people living in this house have exactly the same lights with the same colors? Because it's easier. It's easier for me. What can I say? They all had one supplier. Выйдя прямо сейчас во двор, очень легко досчитать несколько окон с одинаковым светом, на самом деле. Окей. Значит, не ошиблась так уж сильно. Я потом их поставлю, типа, на такой рандомайзер, но цвета тут неизбежно будут похожими, потому что вся палитра, она очень такая... Одна шерстная, одна. Похожие. Одинаковые. Цвета все. Все, у меня все, голова, все перестала работать. Цвета очень лимитированные, поэтому я тут не могу сильно разогнаться с какими-то особыми вариантами. Да и будет смотреться не очень, если так по-честному говорить, если я много добавлю цветов всяких неожиданных. Should I add like 3 colors to these or maybe 3 will be enough? Ой. Feel Infinite, thanks for follow, welcome. Okay, I'll just try to look at one of them first. Like this. I'll have to move this animation to A sprite 100% later, so I have this all on a different animation layers, on different animation layers, because this is gonna be a mess to animate all these tiny things, but that's okay, it's a preview for now. Такой мы любим, ну и хорошо. Еще и куча окон с фиолетовым синим светом будет. Последние пару лет прям бум ламп для растений какой-то. Чуть ли не каждое 5-е окно так светит. Я тоже заметила, я когда в 2020 году была в Москве, там, наверное, очень много были этих фиолетовых окон, и мое в том числе. Все было фиолетовым. Что прикольно, когда живешь с фиолетовыми лампами дома, потом смотришь из окна на небо, небо зеленое, очень сильно зеленое, потому что цвет отпечатывается на твоей сетчатке, а потом ты смотришь на что-то, и в инверсии, и поэтому зеленый цвет получается. И я тогда в какой-то момент даже удивилась, что, а что-то на улице произошло, что ли? Почему все вокруг зеленым стало? Что, авария какая-то? В общем, странно это было. Все из-за фиолетовых ламп. I love your snowy trees. They spice up the clean geometry of those houses. Thank you. I honestly just made one tree really fast and then copied it again and again. So it's basically the same tree. I'll have to work on these a little bit more, but I'm glad you liked it. I didn't have this idea initially, and this front yard of the house was empty. But I really like this mix myself. It reminds me of my friend's house. She lives somewhere where the trees, the pine trees, and the, how you call them, yeah, pine trees in general, grow everywhere, and it creates this special cozy atmosphere. I kind of forgot about it, but then I made it, and it immediately reminded me of the place she lives. Okay. It's not the perfect cycle, but at least. Maybe I should add fourth color, so there are 4 colors. But from the distance, doesn't really matter how well the small elements are polished. Nobody really look at them. 13, hello, Katze. Все зеленым стало, лето наступило. Точно, точно. Okay, just like another window, another 4 windows to go. I will leave it for now. I will animate them a little later. What else? What else? Okay. Maybe. Should the cat whiskers move if you choose to keep them? Probably not. They're not moving by themselves. And also, I don't really want to animate the cat. I had this idea that the cat could look like more in the distance, like more to the left. But it's honestly so much work. And I will probably cut this corner because it will still feel believable without the cat moving, because cat can sit pretty stable for a long time, just staring. And if I make some small animation of the cat, the loop will be quite frequent, and it might be too much. Might be too much for a GIF animation, unfortunately. Yeah, but I don't know, like, would cats' whiskers move alone without the cat? No, probably not, right? It's not realistic, kind of, in my mind. Really? Oh my god. Never seen this, I guess. Okay. I gonna work more on the window now, I guess, because this gradient is not good at all. It's like the most undone part. The most not finished part. The most, yeah, not done. Yeah, okay. Let me try that. I'm gonna stop the animation. once in a while. Not worth on a short loop. Okay, I see. I could try, but this is just not number one priority at the moment. It will be like quality of life later. Mm. Только от твоих стримов очень тепло. Ну, это приятно знать. Спасибо, Саш. Спасибо. Приятно это знать. Особенно, что я обычно очень сильно нервничаю, так вам честно сказать. А мне довольно сложно стрим начинать, потому что я постоянно паникую. И я себя никогда не чувствую полностью расслабленной. И я немножко на таких, типа... Ну, реально, я не знаю. Я социофоб. Мне отчасти некомфортно, что я, наверное, я не знаю, я уже привыкла, конечно, говорить в одну сторону, я могу болтать без остановки. Это просто как будто скилл, которым ты учишься. Но так, как будто мне постоянно все равно тревожно. Я думаю, люди сейчас заметят, и они как-то это... будут это все чувствовать, что ли. А ты просто говоришь, что тепло. Я думаю, классно, для кого это прям для кого-то это релакс и чил. Так и должно быть на самом деле. Я потому что тоже чилю на чужих стримах. И в целом как-то так. Почему-то думаю, что я одна такая, типа, не чиловая в своем подходе. Я изучила вопрос касательно дальнего света на башнях. Если кратко, мигание будет плавным, непостоянным, разный интервал, более тусклый под цвет атмосферы и нечетким. Более тусклым и нечетким. То есть либо одинокий пиксель будет не слишком ярким, как сейчас, либо пошаманить большей мягкостью вокруг этих точек. Вот, я тоже думала, может быть, было бы неплохо сделать какое-то такое свечение небольшое. Слушай, Радзатак, извини, Радзатак. Я скопирую твое сообщение, чтобы оно у меня просто не терялось, и потом взгляну на это опять, и конечно, учту. Конечно, учту. Таланты, красивые картинки. Спасибо. Спасибо. И спасибо за подсказку со светом. Я к ней обращусь обязательно. Рад понять, не читать. Хорошо. I have to go. I hope that I'll see your stream again soon. Take care and have fun. Yasmina, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. It was nice to chat. Yeah, happy holidays. It is funny, like I have this layer. I created everything on one layer first, and then I had to carve out the cat separately. So this is how it looks behind it. Like it was such a mess. Different layers. I just didn't feel like I should spend my time on working like on parts that will not be visible. So it was all one layer first, but of course, since I have to create a snow animation behind, I have to have a cat on the foreground. Thank you, Jasmina. Смотреть на слои без масок ощущается как за кулисье в театре. Да, это что-то такое very personal. Но чаще всего у меня один слой для всего. Не люблю работать со слоями. Я в них постоянно путаюсь. I'm staring at my cats. You're right. They don't move whiskers a lot. They move their ears, but only if I break their concentration. Okay. I'll rise their statues. Okay. Interesting. Thank you very much for this like experiment. Because I don't have a cat. I have a cat, but he lives with my parents, and I can't really see exactly the behavior and remember all the behavior myself. So that's cool. Leo, never know how to say. Что даже сохранять работу только один раз в конце. Да, такое случается. Сейчас у меня работа сохранена на облако Adobe. Да как по-русски сказать, Adobe получается. И очень, вот тут вот мышку я подвела, очень забавное у них сокращение для PSD Cloud. Потому что, ну, вы сами можете видеть сокращение, как будто бы это точка пиздец. Как будто бы. Что это запишешь? So this is how it was before, and This is after, like the side with the window. It changed for real. Photoshop, слава богу, пока под продукты Autodesk не косят. Там точка пиздец была оправдана. Autodesk. А что там Autodesk? Для чего Autodesk? Он для 3... Что я говорю? 3ds Max Autodesk используется? Для чего он еще? Я честно, как будто не знаю. Не как будто. Не знаю, честно. Можно спросить, через какую программу ты стримишь? Хочу попробовать, но кажется такой огромный. Я через OBS стримлю. Вот. Всегда только через OBS стримила, и мне кажется, все очень просто. Там легко настраиваться. Честно. Ну, типа, может показаться, что как будто это не так все легко, когда ты первый раз пытаешься делать, но я тебя уверяю, один раз все установишь, потом оно уже как по маслу, даже париться не придется. Да не за что. 3ds Max, вот и все, вылетает с любого чиха. Я работала в 3ds Max, я была на курсах каких-то под 3D, и потом, тупая история. Ребята забыли, что я была на этом курсе, меня что-то не пригласили в общий чатик, а потом они из чатика в Телеграме почему-то сказали, что всем нужно ВКонтакте быть. Это было в 2021 году, по-моему. Сказали, что всем нужно быть ВКонтакте, в группе. Я контактом уже много лет не пользовалась, но я такая восстановила, чтобы заниматься этим 3D. И потом я занималась. Началась война, я не смогла больше заниматься. Потом я решила, окей, я вернулась на группу, я что-то восстановилась на этом курсе, в этом тупом контакте. И потом меня взломали мою страницу, я такая думаю, ну все, уже мне не судьба, то есть, какая-то вообще невезуха была у меня с этим обучением в 3ds Max. Я уже, молчу про программу, но сама организация этого курса была какой-то неприятной. Так меня еще взломали в конце, я такая, видимо, так сложились обстоятельства. Вот и позанималась. Классно было. Hey, you should add some mixels, so it hurts to look. Your art is too good otherwise. Radion. Thank you again. Hello. What is mixels? Mixels is when it's like a... What are these? I don't know. Sorry. После каждого действия сохраняться. Реальности это вообще много получается, если после каждого действия. Pixels is a pixels of inconsistent sides. Okay, they have a name? What? They have a name? I didn't know that. Mixel. Oh, that's cute. If I had a cat, I would name it Mixel. Где Макс даже не участвуя, напрямую жизнь портит. И как тебя в ВК взломали? Ты до странности Я не знаю, как меня взломали. Мне кажется, у меня была просто у меня был очень плохой пароль. И просто как-то подобрали и взломали. И все мои сохраненные картинки пропали, ребята. А между прочим, их много было. Не, на самом деле, вот без шуток, давным-давно очень классные референсы можно было находить ВКонтакте и сохранять их себе. Были какие-то очень нишевые паблики с очень хорошими фотками всяких там дворов, не дворов, вообще всего чего угодно. Было классно. Так что, может быть, только за это обидно. Trochę poza tematem, ale lubię długie włosy. Dzięki. Dziękuję, Stolik. Co dostałeś na Wigilię? Powiedz. Czy na Mikołajki? Kiedy dostajesz prezenty? Czy to jest jakby mały prezencik na Mikołajki, takie większe na Wigilię? Czy jak to działa? Nie pamiętam. Я помню, брал курс по веб-дизайну 14-15. После сделал первое задание, отправил, и мне пришел фид. Это трэш, ужас, блин. Вот это реально отстой. Так же нельзя. Бэкапить аниме девочек на жесткий диск? Потерять сохраненки ВК равносильно стертой галереи, потом зумер. Просто зумерам сейчас не понять, да? Такое было, точно. Это было важно. Это как character development. Картинки сохраненные. Отслеживаешь, как ты меняешься с помощью них. Как будто бы. ВК древая помойка. Меня ломанули, и я воткнул пароль символов так на 35. И что вы думаете, пароль продержался менее 30 минут. И я на Linux сидел в то время. Это так, что вирусня исключена. Блин, ну походу просто невезуха. Ну, походу просто вот так оно все работает. Я подумала, что у меня пароль был слишком простой. Вот. Byłem niegrzeczny w tym roku. Mikołaj zrobił do mojego komina. Ja dlaczego? A nie mam nawet komina, no co? No nie, Stolik. Nie. Jak to? Jak to może być? Nie obchodzę tradycyjnych świąt, niestety. O nie. To jest takie brzmi smutne. Nawet masz ten smutny emoji. Feels like a horror game. But that's actually a good that's a good association. Like it's a good good yeah, what a good good reference then, because when I hear Polish and I speak Polish, I just imagine that, like, the first thing that comes to my mind is memes, and like just funny videos online, because there are many of them in Polish, and it's just the language of memes in my opinion, but not horror games. But also, to be fair, Polish game development scene is really big and great. And I played this game recently. Let me find it. I can recommend it to you. Funeralopolis. The game is called. I sent you the link, guys. It's really cool. I like that. I think I spent like 1 hour and a half, and I even texted the developer after that I liked the game. О, Седис не заметила сообщение. Пойду залью воды и увлажнитель в увлажнитель, поем и спать. Завтра последний рабочий день. Удачно порисовать. Хорошо. Хорошего тебе последнего рабочего дня. Надеюсь, придет легко. И хороших праздников наступающих тебе. Хорошо отдохни за отпуск. Dithering by hand sounds like hell to me. I would just give up at that point. The thing is, I have brushes, dithering brushes, but at this point here, I just want to create a nice texture, and I wouldn't make everything by hand necessarily, but I just want to have this nice feel of gradient and some texture with it together. Of course, yeah, it's really a lot by hand, so I wouldn't make the whole thing myself. I'll just do some parts, and the rest I'll use the brushes. It'll be fine. I'll hide the animation timeline for now, because it's very distracting. It's just flickering for some reason every time I do even a small action. Я не делала весь вручную. У меня есть кисти с дизайнгом, и я их просто помешала вместе. Там разные паттерны есть. Такие вот побольше, вот в клеточку такую, в ромбик, я бы даже сказала, или больше как шахматная доска. Вот все на кучу намешала. И оно вот так пошло. И кружка очень атмосферная, как ты посоветовала, сразу чекнул. Классно, я рада, что понравилось. Alright. Water break. Подстаканник прекрасный. Спасибо. Мне единственное, что так не очень нравится, тут прям на нем 3 раза герб большой. И мне как-то эстетически, ну, не очень по кайфу, что он такой. Я пытаюсь так рукой схватить, чтобы видны были узорчики, ну, типа, без символики. Потому что это как-то уже слишком. Спасибо. Стаканчик сам по себе вот такой, он идет отдельно от этой подставки. И просто такая удача, что были вот такие стаканы, которые идеально подошли к подстаканнику. Представляете? Чудо. Чудо чудное получается. I'm gonna wait for brain to computer connection to make art. Just think of it and it's done. Yeah, I honestly wait for these times where we could just operate computers with the brains, and like at least if I could just think about different actions in Photoshop and not like making the strokes myself and switching the tools myself and all these things, that would have been so much faster and funnier if I could just think of each step myself and do it like on the flow. Because sometimes between like switching from one thing to another, you forget what you did before and so on. So I wish something like this will be soon, to just think about it. Or even like taking images from the head directly. Might be cool. Might be very nice. Очень давно хочу себе такой, только без герба. Да, точно. Я бы тоже согласилась на один без герба. Вот. Думаю, наверняка можно заказать где угодно. Фигурировал ли подстаканник в пиксельной форме на каком-нибудь арте? Кстати, нет. Мне кажется, я планировала когда-то сделать один рисунок с поездом. Типа такая поездная романтика, знаете. Но, к сожалению, я так никогда не добралась. Да и как будто у меня собственных референсов маловато, чтобы так сделать. Ну, картинки из интернета я не хочу взять, брать для этого. И да, как будто бы хочется еще на поезде побольше покататься, чтобы вот как-то вдохновиться получше. Ничего себе! Анна с рейдом нам пришла с 8 людьми. Анна, здравствуй. Я видела, что у тебя стрим сегодня, да? У тебя какой-то очень длинный стрим, получается, был? Или... По-моему, как будто бы я утром, в первой половине дня видела, Анна, ты стримишь, и тут ты до сих пор, что ли, стримила? У тебя Гарри Поттер был, да? Как твои дела? Рассказывай. Всех ребят с наступающим. Добро пожаловать всем. Данил Кричев, спасибо. Спасибо, хорошо стрима, Данил Кричев написал. Спасибо. But why think of the steps? Why not think of the image you want instead? Well, I feel like it's really, really hard to replicate the image precisely in your head. You know this test for imagination when you try to imagine an apple and how precise this apple looks when you close your eyes and so on. I feel like it's kind of limited the way you can imagine it in your head, but when you think of the steps, you can make it more precise. Because I don't believe you can... Maybe it will be possible to take the image directly from the head, but some spots of this image will be looking like current AI when something was not thought through will look weird or blurry. You know what I mean? Какая красота! Спасибо, Анна! Спасибо! Ой, простите, вы так много написали. Какой у тебя родной язык? Русский родной язык. А, Чуть болею, но почти норм. Выздоравливай, Анна. Сначала квиддич, потом стартую, сейчас крафт. Ого, блин, Анна вообще продуктивная. Анна, круто. Я бы так стримила, блин, здорово. Я бы, да, хотела бы. Но, к сожалению, у меня очень много работы. И это мой первый стрим за, практически месяца 2 или 3. Я точно скипнула достаточно много. Из-за работы, путешествий. Вот. Рада вас всех видеть. Спасибо еще раз всем. Спасибо. Очень активно представляю. I would really love multi-core, multi-thread processing in my brain. Read several things, speak, juggle, and think of the meaning of life all at once. Yeah. Yeah, our brains are not capable of doing like multitasking really. There was the research, right? That multitasking is not possible. But I don't know. In a way, it's still possible, right? I'm streaming. I'm talking to you. I'm drawing. Yeah, I feel like when I actually switch to actual drawing, it's just harder to speak sometimes. But it's quite okay. No, I think we are capable of some level of multitasking, but not very productive one. For example, driving a car and talking, it's multitasking in a way, right? I remember my driving teacher, the first lesson that we had, she just started talking to me about like different topics, and I thought it's definitely part of the training. She just tries to like teach me to stay focused and like continue conversation, but maybe she just wanted to talk about random shit. So I never sure. I never sure what was that. She either prepared me for life, or she just wanted to yap. It was just yapping. Need several cybernetic eyes to focus on everything around. Yeah. That would be funny. Мам, контроверсійний помисел. Який помисел маєш? Це то. Mam mastermind plan, by dostać prezent w święta. Muszę znaleźć dziewczynę. Wyznanie ortodoks prawosławnie. Być dobrym dla niej i wtedy oczekiwać na prezenty od Dziadka Moroza. A może wschodni Mikołaj chociaż mnie zauważy. Wyślę mu listę życzeń napisaną w prezentatorze. To jest dobry pomysł. Dziadek Moroz jest dobry. Jest, jak to powiedzieć? Jak po polsku kind? Bo dobry nie jest aż tak kind. Dobry jest takie good. Przepraszam, mój polski. Wszystko запомнялам. Можно ли ждать от тебя в будущем работы по индике? Ты имеешь в виду какие-то какие-то еще, что я не выкладывала из индики. Мне кажется, что я, наверное, всю основную свою часть выкладывала. У меня в телеграм-канале, ребята, есть все картинки, которые я выкладывала. Многие из них помечены прям тегом геймдев. Вот. И по нему удобно искать вообще любой материал. Я что-то там, какой-то уровень просто по слоям выложила, какой-то уровень просто выложила там, типа, э, скетч, финал. Вот, короче. Такие. Можете посмотреть. Я скинула ссылку в чат. Имею в виду, может, фанарты? Фанарты тоже прикольно было бы. Я фанарты, на самом деле, рисовала последний раз лет 5 назад. Очень давно. Я бы хотела, но мне это на свои идеи времени не хватает банально, поэтому, может быть, кто знает. What kind of cybernetic face design would you go for? Would you keep your face with some details or heavily modify it in some way? Heavily modify it in some way. Oh, that's very interesting question. What would you change? Rodion David, I'm curious. I don't know. I have to think about it. Probably I wouldn't change much. Because I would just think, okay, my face, it is what it is. It's just like unique in a way, in its own way. And probably, but at the same time, it's so cool to change it like a lot, right? Is something lagging here, or I'm not sure. Because animation started. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I actually have like a small animation, that's why. Looks this way. Everything a little moving a little. Okay. Życzliwy? Niech będzie, że dobry. Polski jest elastyczny. Okej. No tak powiem. Dziadek Moroz jest spoko. Może pomoże. Despite a love for tech, I would let no cybernetics near me, I think. Ooh. Okay. I don't know. I just don't have an opinion about it. I never thought about these kind of things. Maybe just a little bit, since I played Cyberpunk a little bit and I watched the show. And there you can actually see how people change the characters, how they change. What are these modifications? But I think the best modifications would be just skipping some human needs. For example, no need to sleep, or to I don't know, to do sports. Because it's boring. Or I don't know. I wouldn't say to eat, because eating is nice, right? It's tasty. You can enjoy it. Oh my god, how did I start animation all this time? Okay, I'll just keep it around. I would replace the whole head with some sort of a Helmet. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. Just sleek metal, polymer edges. Ooh, that sounds really modern. Like it's a cool I don't know. It's like I'm searching for a word to describe it. It's like it's very simple but unique at the same time. But isn't it kind of sad losing your whole personality and having just one polymer basically? Будет ли суд над тем же судном, если когда-то в нем заменят все детали на новые? Да. Разве не какая-то такая тема поднималась в «Мечтают ли киборги об электроовцах»? Тоже, типа, что делает человека человеком? Да? Это так же книга называется? Мечтают ли андроиды об электроовцах? Извиняюсь, да. Там как будто бы отчасти задаются этим вопросом. So you want to look like a Cybertruck? All right, guys. I'm pretty sure you will be a great cyber humans no matter what. Very pretty ones. Honestly, this part reminds me of snowflakes. This small elements right here. Plasticity, it's fun to do all sorts of stuff with it, but otherwise, no. Alright. But it's like, it's a very rapid change to have like all sorts of plasticity, right? All the whole range of expression, and then just nothing. But that's kind of cool. I would not put tech developed in recent years. Yeah, I get it. I sometimes feel a similar way about plastic surgery, especially different substances, fillers and so on, because many of them are very new and they're not researched enough over years and studied enough over years, I would say. So maybe it's similar. Стержень сознания тоже клетки. Вот это да, тоже правда. Можно даже о гормонах так поговорить, что сильно влияет на поведение и мысли человека. У меня тоже такая мысль иногда посещает, типа, то, что я думаю сейчас, это то, что я думаю, или типа мной управляют гормоны. Потому что бывают дни, когда, знаете, кажется, что все ужасно, а бывают дни, ничего не поменялось, и ты чувствуешь, что типа все окей. И это, конечно, ну, непонятно, где тут я в этих мыслях. А, Даже как-то не по себе. Опять disappointed wisdom teeth. And but I'm content with just removing them as need be. Yeah, it's also a point. It's a good point. Good evening from Norway. Hello, Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's. I think we are in a similar time, right? Central European. Hello from Germany. I'm currently based in Germany. I'm curious, what does a typical week look like to you? Well, it's not that interesting, guys. Because I wake up, I sit by computer, and I go to sleep, and it's basically many of my days are like this. I have I learn German, and I have lessons online 2 times per week, so I do that regularly, right? And I have therapy once per week, one call per week, and I have a Japanese lesson, 1 call per week. It's all not like physical places, but I have just at least 4 calls per week that I do with this learning and mental stuff, right? Also, yeah, most of the days I work full time. Some weeks I could have Wednesdays off to stream and do my own art. And when it's a stream day, I kind of spend a lot of time just preparing for this. It's probably not that necessary, but I don't know, for some reason I try to prepare. What else do I do? Oh, sometimes I go to the office and we have like a company office day, also like twice per week. Well, what else? Sometimes I do yoga, but also at home, just a little bit for my back, because I have scoliosis and it's not that great. It's not bad, but sitting is not great. So I have to do something about it, right? Okay, what else? I think my life is kind of boring, so describing my week is just, I don't know. Do you guys do something cool? I think the coolest thing I did this year was just my travels. I visited Japan for the first time and South Korea for the first time and Thailand for the third time. And for the first time in my life, I tried surfing, and I actually really like that. I wouldn't think I like that, but I liked surfing. I'm not into sports or doing something active, but surfing was nice. Surprisingly nice. Yeah. I don't know. What else can I tell you? How guys your typical week look like? I'm curious to hear, because I feel like I'm just here by my computer most of the days. Or I play video games sometimes. That's also true. Recently, I played a lot in Cult of Lamb. You know that one? It's really nice. Думаю, все зависит от того, каким образом работает имплант. Да, я согласна. I go to the dog park every day. Oh. Autumn. Okay. That's actually nice to be forced to go outside. I mean, not all the time, but it's a good habit, and I heard it's good for your mental health. So, на стриме игры бывали уже или только арт? Вопрос не актуален, но что гляну пост. Прикол в том, что в этой статистике... Oh, guys, I actually can show it to everybody, right? Give me a sec. So... Wait, is there a way... Wait... Okay, I found a way. Okay, I just wanted to show you. I posted a picture on my Telegram. This picture. So these are the stats of, like, a recap of this year on Twitch. I got it at the start of this month, I believe. And it's I will later maybe show you the previous year, or maybe I'll just post it later. And it was quite of development, even though I had streams not often at all, like 24 streams. It's not much. And also, I'm not sure about clip statistics, clips here, because it was definitely more than 4, but maybe that means only featured ones by me. So maybe you know why. Yeah, and it all thanks to you. So thank you very much. It's like these all stats are all just because of you being here. So I really appreciate that. But also what's funny about it are the categories, because these are basically all 5 I ever streamed. Not more than that. It's just like all these 5 this year. Of course, I streamed something else before, but yeah, all these games and categories. So yeah, and cashew emote is the most popular emote since the start of my channel, and I don't know, people just use it the most, even though I created new ones, and you can see there is like a small pigeon emote and many other ones. So yeah, thank you very much for all the support on Twitch, even though I'm not a very active streamer, as I said in this post. That was quite cool to see this recap. Thank you. Yeah, wanted to show you. Пора бежать к семье. Женя, спасибо за тебя, за твой арт и человечность. Этот год был очень разный, но радует то, что я нашел того самого автора, чей арт не так давно нравится, и теперь ему даже можно что-то написать на стриме. Если счастье — это мгновение, то пусть в будущем году у тебя будет как можно больше таких моментов. Ребят, всех с наступающим, берегите себя, семью и друзей. Миша, спасибо тебе большое, спасибо, что посидел на этом стриме и за все пожелания. Очень приятно. Очень приятно иметь таких людей в комьюнити, как ты, с такой большой поддержкой. И да, я тебе желаю всего того же, что и ты желаешь. Вот. И вообще присоединяюсь к Мишиным поздравлениям вообще всем всего хорошего. It's nice to see all the puppies and get outside. What kind of a dog you have, Tom? I'm curious. What's the breed? I wake up, work on my PC, then I stop working, but I stay on my PC until bedtime. That's it. Unless I need to go to buy groceries. Pretty boring. Yeah, it's very similar to my lifestyle, honestly. Watching Indica playthrough by Scary Games Squad. Watching. Love the pixel art sections. Very distinct. Can't tell it's your beautiful work. Thank you very much, Limnovi. Thank you. Oh my god, I appreciate it. I don't even know how people tell it's me. It's so strange because the theme and the style is kind of different, to be honest with you. I don't know how you tell it. Yaski, thanks for follow. Thank you. А насчет статистики, под стримом есть цель набрать 4900 фолловеров, из которых осталось набрать 18. Думаешь, стоит добавить на экран баннер с прогрессом? Блин, я честно не знаю, как его именно на экран поместить, да это не столь важно. Я на самом деле думала, я до конца года до 5000 добью, а потом я просто перестала стримить, поэтому... Это на самом деле не имеет большого значения, поэтому ладно. Наберется, если наберется, хорошо, а не наберется, тоже нормально. Сборник несколько фото в одном рисунке или просто арт по одному фото. Референсов много, и много тоже фантазии в этом всем. Я бы так сказала, там типа основная база, лейаут был на одном из моих видео, а потом я подумала, вот что-то в этом есть, и вот чего-то вот можно накрутить, добавить. Я начала экспериментировать. Мне вот понравился какой-то момент такой, где я, да, добавила елку, и она вот с елкой как-то все заиграла. Наверное, так это произошло. Okay, continue working on this side. Shvanik, hello, hi, welcome. Welcome, Merry Christmas. I kind of like cat's whiskers, right? Not whispers, whiskers. I haven't had them before, but now it looks more like a finished cat. Without whiskers, it's kind of empty. And now with them, it's kind of not empty. It's good. It fits really well. Maybe I will have to delete the top ones though, because they are interfering a little bit with the tops of the house, with the top of the house. But the bottom part, good. It was a nice idea. Психоделичное, искаженное, совмещение разных знаний, сложные, нелогичных, невозможных. Потеряла русское слово. Погоди, а ты имеешь в виду что-то вроде, вот мне кто-то тут в чате писал когда-то. Сейчас. Ты имеешь в виду что-то типа вот такого, вот что мне присылали когда-то такую? Ты имеешь в виду такую штуку? Мне кажется, мне бы голову сломала, если бы начала что-то такое рисовать. The eyebrows stolen. Why did you decide to have therapy and does it work? I'm thinking to try. Well, it's really hard to say. I think I only now started like talking openly and honestly. It took 1 year to kind of even get to something, so it's a very, very long process. You should really commit to that, and I'm not looking forward to the calls. Honestly, it's like a difficult work for me. And I often think that maybe I should stop, But at the same time, I see progress. Like, as my therapists say, therapy is a relationship about relationships. And from this relationship with the therapist, you learn some patterns of communication you haven't learned before. So you kind of train with the therapist, like this communication that wasn't accessible for you in your life. And I think it's really cool because it opens up your eyes on something that you never saw before. But at the same time, it might be painful and unpleasant and like difficult in general. I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50. I really feel it's helping, but it takes so much time and effort. Nobody will do miracles for you, and you should just think that it's also your work, and you have to work. I don't know. Maybe you guys, maybe somebody has like different different vision of it and different experience, because I'm very inconsistent person. So for me, it's really hard to work on something consistently and stick to one theme. Yeah. I don't know what else. Same. Всех с праздником мурчатых снов, Женя обнимешки. Спасибо тебе, Саша, спасибо, что здесь побыл столько долго. Приятно. Не, в Шке есть такие задники в некоторых видео. Я тогда не совсем понимаю, Родион. Ты можешь, не знаю, может, пришли пример, сложно тогда понять. I always recommend therapy to others, but don't believe it would work for myself. Yeah, it's also a difficult thing to find good way, good like practice for yourself, good therapist. Because I changed mine 3 times or 4 until I found like comfortable enough way to work with. You know, and also I think there was a question why I decided. I decided because I thought it will make my life easier, my communication easier with other people, and I will understand myself better, and I will maybe work through some fears that I have and so on. I like therapy, and I learned a lot of important things about how I function, but I'm too hard-headed, sorry. Head-headed, what? Hard-headed. And once it was up to me to start changing my thinking, sessions became too hurtful and I stopped going. But I would totally recommend it. Yeah, this is kind of the edge that I often feel, that every time I feel really bad, I just want to quit. And I kind of like, I'm at this point when I clearly see my problems, but I'm just not ready to change, and I'm not ready to take a step towards something because it just doesn't feel comfortable for me. And I don't know. Maybe it's good long term, but I didn't see any progress for like around half a year. I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. I don't know. This topic doesn't really make me happy for some reason. Garok, thanks for follow. Welcome. It's really good to have a creative outlet in your life, something to do, like pixel art or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I think it's a really nice thing to have something where you can express your feelings and relax emotionally, and creative things are really helpful. I can actually use the brush that I created, like a chessboard. Would this one fit? This one. Exactly. I see a lot wrong with me, but can't change it. Not yet, at least. Good to know someone else feels this way. Yeah, yeah. It's a tricky thing. I can tell. It's like you're kind of trapped with yourself. At this point, I clearly know like what is wrong with me, like what things I would like to change, but not yet for some reason. No idea what is troubling you, but then you seem to be a very sweet and smart person, and your values and what you're doing looks alright. So trust in yourself more. And no, thank you, no, thank you. I'm very glad. I'm very glad you think so. Yeah, but I think it's just an infinite amount of things that are bothering me for some reason, and I learned through time to be more chill. And I'm definitely more chill than a couple of years ago, but still. But still, yeah. Thanks, Anna. Thank you again. Whoopsie. Explegot. Thank you very much for follow, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope you all have fun time there. I mentioned earlier I got a teapot as a gift for Christmas, and I recently bought this Japanese tea with rice. I don't know if you ever heard about this one. Maybe it has a special name. Wait, I Google. Tea with rice. Genmaicha. Japanese tea. It has very special aftertaste that I kind of like. Maybe you could try it too, guys. Genmaicha, I believe. I also learned that it's a drink of poor. Sorry, the doggo. That poor people decided to, like, I don't know what's the history about it, but decided to mix tea together with rice, and that's very unusual, but I like it. Oopsie, Merry Christmas. Okay, Christmas. Oh, guys. Oh. It's a funny monkey. Yeah. Did you guys get something special too? I'm curious. Or maybe like not special, but cool. I had no idea you streamed on Twitch. Big fan of your work. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I stream here, but not very often, because I mostly work in game development and I don't have much time for making personal art. And when I have some, I just stream. Oh, Tina the Hero gifted 1 sub. Thank you very much. Tina the Hero. Those are lovely blue shades. Love this piece. Monolith, thank you very much. Do you personally celebrate Christmas or New Year or something else? So I kind of celebrate everything in a way. So Christmas, I celebrated because I'm just in Germany. Everybody celebrates it here, and it's an important holiday here. But New Year's, I celebrated because we just celebrated in Russia like very hard. It's the biggest. I think it's the biggest holiday there, and I liked it very much. I don't know. Maybe over years I'm not so emotional about it. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe it's just like an immigrant thing. I definitely felt more about it in the past. And Orthodox Christmas, I would say I just skip it. Usually it's cool to have a day off, but I never did anything special on Orthodox Christmas. Or maybe we did some things like future predictions of the future the night before Christmas. How you call it? Ребята, как гадания говорят, называются на английском гадания. Не знаю. Гадания. Masha, such a comforting taste. Oh, I'm glad you liked it too. Average tea recipe in my town. Cheapest tea, rusty water, sure. And with bugs? Sure, with bugs? What? With bugs and sugar? How so? I would say like cheapest tea. I kind of like just this very basic black tea with no taste. Just alone, I think it might be just my favorite tea. Black tea is great. sometimes I feel strong block to create. How do you deal with that? Well, I think I at this point of when I made art for so many years, I damaged my brain so hard. So I don't feel a particular block. I just try to work regardless. If I feel it, if I don't feel it, you know. I had this thought just today, but that maybe the best way to go through this is just say yourself, to tell yourself that you will do it like in a shitty way. You will do it easily, like you will not like spend much time or get deep into this. You should just do it anyway, easily. And then you actually start it when you don't have high stakes. You will start making it, and apparently you are not making it in a shitty way, but you actually try something. So you get into this slowly by just doing something, just a little bit. I think process itself really helps to get back this creativity, and probably sitting not doing anything don't bring much, because we don't have inspiration every day and like very high motivation every day. So sometimes you just work through this and say, okay, I'll just do it a little bit, or maybe just even say you will do it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes in a shitty way, and apparently you are doing it for longer and actually not that bad. At least this approach works for me. I tell myself, okay, I'll just sit here a little bit and I'll do it for a little bit, and then I'll see if it works out or not, and then I get into this. Like, inevitably that works. I trick myself. I tell myself I'll do it. Not that not a focused way, and so on, and then stay for longer. And I want to try this approach with other things, new things that I want to learn. I think I often just kind of sit frozen without starting anything, because I'm kind of afraid of starting something new and maybe fail in it and so on. So it will be easy to say yourself, you just do it in a shitty way. Like, you just try it. You don't put much pressure, and you overcome it by not pressuring yourself and not waiting like high results at the very beginning. But I should try it with other things first. Can't tell you exactly. I actually wanted to try many new things, but I'm still thinking, okay, there are more other important things to do now, and I have to postpone it and postpone it again, and so on, so on. That day I mixed wine with tea. Surprisingly good. Wow. Wine with tea. Wow. Thank you for such an honest sister. No problem. I'm glad it's helpful. My tea with berries. Anyways, got to go. Have a good stream and happy upcoming current holidays. Thank you, Rodion. You too. You have great holidays too. And hope to see you next time. Not sure though if and when I'm gonna stream. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that part is definitely better. So I created a smoother gradient. It was like very strong on the left side. And now it is better, in my opinion. Just gotta finish a couple of strokes on the side. Yeah. Small animation icon. It's funny. Okay, guys. All right. Maybe I can show. I don't know why yellow frame appears. So strange. Why there is a yellow frame around? The most interesting part for me would be creating the snow flakes falling. That would be cool. But all other animations have to be done first. So it will be some time. Oh my god. Pixel art. Why? Why you so time consuming? I would probably be able to learn some other skill instead of finishing very difficult artworks. But I hope they're worth it, because I sometimes reuse them over time and can, you know, show them again to you after some time as you forget. So hopefully it's all worth it. All right, guys, I'm pretty tired. Oh, it's been almost 4 hours actually. Yeah, it's usually like average time I spend on stream. Thank you everybody for being here and creating nice atmosphere and good vibes, bringing so much joy. Talking about everything, like we talked about many things today. That's for sure. From rice tea to therapy to cyber punk, and if cat whiskers are moving by themselves or not. Okay, it was really, really nice. I wish you all happy holidays and all good in new year, the new 2025 already. It's, you know what? It feels really strange. These years from 2020 till 2025, they are like being in your 20s. You know, when you are like 21 or 22, you kind of start forgetting how old you are. So 20s, year 20, from 2020 to till 2025 is also like this. I often forget what year it is. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. Just forget what it is, what year it is. Ben, thanks for follow. Thank you. All right, guys, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.